crazy and unique things we did at our wedding.
Yeah. So all you future brides out there and couples who are planning to get married soon, hopefully this video helps you out.
So number 1, we had a black and white color scheme.
Yes. So our favorite color is black. So we wanted something that represented us, so it's more personable. And so all the attendees, we wanted to make sure that as soon as they entered the place that we had our wedding, that they were like, oh, this is a black and white wedding we're attending.
I'm a classic, man. Alright, that leads us to number 2.
We had all of our attendees dressed in black. So everyone was in black attire, including all of our grandmas and grandpas.
So we had 175 guests that wore black.
Black. And then we had our parents, so they stood out. They wore silver.
Silver or gray.
Yeah.
Our theme was black and white with touches of silver. We had all the groomsmen wear velvet bow ties, and then all the ladies, all the bridesmaids,
in velvet dresses. Yes.
And so that way you guys can distinguish who's a guest and who's part of the wedding party.
It was really classy. They looked really good.
Because you remember that I'm a classic, man.
Number 3. So we're gonna show you an image right here of what we had for all of our guests.
And on the back of the thank you card was a QR code. That way, when all the family and friends take photos and videos, we can share them in this big, gigantic website library.
Because we wanted some raw material, especially in our line of work, where we can utilize. And also, we wanted to relive our wedding without having to wait for the professional photos and videos. So I would highly recommend that, because we thought of that last minute, and that was something we don't regret. All right, number 4.
We had Lotto seating cards.
423 fam, you guys know that we're all about sending love to people. So what we did with our guests is we did a little twist, and it was sending you a Lotto love. So we gave each of our guests some Lotto tickets that was incorporated with the table cards, which you were able to find your table seating number as well as get a scratcher, where you're able to win some money. And there were actually people who won. Number 5.
We had an audio guest book. So we partnered up with After the Tone, which allowed us to record people's messages and their messages for us as a newlywed couple. So all they had to do was pick up the phone and leave a message after the tone. That way we were able to hear everyone's messages after, and it's not just handwritten, but it's a voice message that we get to keep forever. Number 6.
Yes, number 6. So we also partnered up with none other than
Brownie Points.
Yes.
So Brownie Points was our favors for all of our guests. Little brownies, cookies and cream, black and white, super delicious.
Yes, just to stick with black and white throughout the whole night. We actually wrapped it with a white box with black ribbon.
Number 7.
Number 7.
We had a pop-up tent for Monique, so when we wanted to dress out of our formal clothing, I was dressed in all black and she was dressed in all white with our black and white Air Maxes.
We wanted photos and videos of our first dance in our formal attire. We didn't just want to just show up in our sweats and sweaters. So we wanted something where, oh, okay, this is a wedding, formal attire.
Number 8.
Ocho! We had glow stick standoffs. So all of our guests, we gave glow sticks.
So self-explanatory. People do bubbles, people do doves in the air. We did glow sticks. So in our ceremony, we had a mirrored runner so that when we walked down the aisle, it was mirrored. That way, you can see my Christian Louboutins, my little red bottoms. Also in our grand entrance, we gave away our M423 hat and merch.
Yeah. We gave merch out, so the crowd just went crazy. But one thing, if I could go back in time, I would get more merch. I know it costs more money, but that's one thing, we just didn't have enough. Since we had a lot of people who traveled from all over the place, we wanted them to leave with a lot of stuff. So they left with merch, brownies,
Lotto tickets,
Lotto
scratchers,
tickets, good food. Next, we had welcome bags. So speaking of all the people who traveled, we wanted to give them welcome bags just to show them that we appreciate their attendance and them making time and spending money just to be at our wedding.
Yeah, so a lot of my family are in the Bay. They're from Seattle, London. We had people travel from all over
Canada,
parts. Vegas, San Diego, you name it. They're all there. And so it's not cheap, right? You gotta fly in, you gotta buy clothes, right? Nice clothing,
food,
everything.
Everything. It was just a lot. So
we wanted to
welcome back.
Give a little treat. 12.
That was also a main motto of ours too. We want something different. So we had a Vogue photo booth, which was like something that, you know, let me just show the picture. Bam.
So we actually had this made, and we actually constructed it personally.
Ourselves.
We were screwing it, hammering it,
buying the materials,
velcroing it, everything.
But
a lot of sweat, blood, and tears went into this wedding, you know? But it was collaborative. Number 13, the money dance. So a lot of Filipinos have this tradition. We wanted to bring it back because it's been a long time since I went to a wedding and they had money dances. It gave us a chance to dance with our guests and people who traveled all over the world and have some one-on-one time, because as you know, having time with the newlyweds on their wedding day is very difficult, especially with 175 people, and we have to share each other with everyone. And so imagine everyone getting just a little glimpse. So the money dance allowed us to have a little bit more time with all of our guests.
But it also helped us with, you know, spending. You know, weddings aren't cheap. So that helped us, you know, save a little bit more money.
Number 14.
14. So a lot of people asked us, oh, where are you guys going for your honeymoon? So our honeymoon gift to ourselves was, hey, our parents raised us and we wanted to give back. We decided to surprise our parents, well, my parents, with a Bahamas trip and his parents with a Hawaii trip. And so that is our honeymoon.
So in a way, it was half honeymoon, half party gifts to our loved ones.
Yes.
Last one. So the groomsmen and the bridesmaids had their own individual dance. So they didn't go pair. The guys went with the guys and the girls had their number.
So it's kind of like a guys versus girls type of thing.
And the girls went first. They, you know, they did their thing.
And the guys just finished it off.
Yeah, you just have to tell them when to go. Comment down below if you guys want to see the wedding video.
Ooh.
If you want to see a sneak peek, go to our Instagram. We love you guys so much. If you guys haven't already, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
All of our social media platforms, follow.
All the links are down below.
Yes.
We love you guys so much. And don't forget, it's your boy Ray.
And it's your girl Monique.
And we're sending love to you. Peace.